Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Raven Rolls. I am Paul. Uh, Tonight we have session 3 of Skies of Axia, which is an Emberwind adventure. And tonight's episode is Act 3, The Azure. And with me, we have our players here. I'll add them in.
How's it going, everybody? I'm Nathan, starting up a channel under the name Quad D20. I've got a few really old videos up right now that have nothing to do with tabletop role-playing games at all. Just a few videos that I made, and like trailer-wise, and actually a relatively funny video of me and my wife eating some hot food. But that being said, we are here to play Emberwind. I can't wait to play session 3. I'm pretty excited. You guys can call me the crit monster as far as Emberwind goes. Paul says I'm not supposed to hit often, but when I do, I crit. Look forward to playing again. I am playing River the Druid.
Hey everybody, my name is Jose, and today I'm playing Victor, who's a fighter who wears light robes, who is a battlefield technician, and I'm definitely looking forward to playing the game and see what it's all about.
Hi, my name is Caleb. Tonight I'll be playing Reese the Rogue, who loves to crawl around the battlefield poisoning people. I'm run the unnamed production company, mainly on YouTube, also over on Twitter at co-unnamed. I also go by Plaguewind on pretty much every social media network out there.
All right. Thanks, everyone. Yes, Jose is joining us now. We needed someone with a little more hit points than my character has, and so I guess we'll get started here. And see, we're trying out StreamYard for this session, and let's hope it works for what we need it for. All right, so yes, this episode is Act 3, The Azure. Leviathan. This will be a crossroad encounter. The sun rises, and soon the bright blue sky turns orange beneath its merciless glare. The azure spreads out endlessly before you. Other than the billowing clouds of toxic miasma, there are no landmarks to gauge distance as you travel. Without the compass shard to guide you, you might spend forever sailing through this void. Hours pass. It becomes difficult to stay awake as you pass through gusts of vapor. You follow the pointing shard, adjusting your course as necessary. Sometimes it seems to move erratically, and there is no way of knowing if you are any closer to your target. Eventually, day turns into dusk. The burnt orange fades to inky purple, and an immense wall of miasma comes into the view in the distance. The rest of the sky is strangely calm as you follow the compass towards the looming tempest. As you approach, you can see what looks like a faint field of stars in the towering purple thunderheads. The twinkling pinpoints of light move with a hypnotic shimmer. Then they lurch unexpectedly as a monstrous roar rattles the drake. A colossal skyworm bursts from the dense bank of miasma. The serpent appears weightless, its gigantic body rising in an endless spiral of scales lined with dull crystal shards. For centuries, sailors have told stories of the dreaded skyworms, monstrous serpents that hunt through the azure, floating weightlessly and shrouded in miasma. You, like most of Adriel, had dismissed these as tall tales, until now. Scales and shards both flake loose from the skyworm's hide as it twists through the air. With a roar that shakes the gilded drake from bow to stern, the massive creature opens its gaping maw and lunges at your airship. Okay, so this is a snap vote. And the way we will do snap votes, so let Jose know. You type your answer into the chat on the side, but don't press enter yet. And once I give, basically there'll be a choice, A, B, or C. I'll read them all out. You type your answer in, and then when I say ready, we all press send at the same time. So path A is fight. The Gilded Drake has a front-facing cannon. A well-placed shot might break the Skyworm's charge. The path challenge is focus skill check for all heroes. Heroes with airship weapons anchor, which I don't think anyone has, may claim a stack of advantage. Path B, flight. You might be able to dodge the Skyworm's charge and outrun it. The path challenge is a leadership skill check for one hero. Heroes with airship sky sailing anchor may claim one stack of advantage. Or path C, be indecisive. The sight of a huge monster's flight right at your ship freezes you for a moment. This is a weighted path. So I will tell the party that the party chooses this. Okay. If we end up in a tie, you can't discuss this. So if we end up in a tie between fight and flight, we will be indecisive, which means we all freeze. So this is a snap vote. Decide. You can decide what you want. Now, if you have any questions, but don't ask about the scenario, because you don't want to influence anyone's decisions.
Does the weighted path mean if someone chooses that, we have to take that path?
Well, no. If we end up with a tie between fight and flight, so the party chooses the indecisive path if this vote ends in a tie. So basically, we all vote. It's a secret vote, and we have to choose between fight and flight. Those are the two choices. So fight is path A, and flight is path B. Now,
we putting this in the SteamYard chat.
Yes, you can put it in there. So you can put path A. So path A fight or path B flight, and then we will decide if we all fight. We all have to do a focus skill check. If we pick flight, then one hero will do a leadership check, and we can discuss that part. I have the 14 in leadership. That doesn't mean I'm going to roll it. I'm just saying that's what I have. I don't know if anyone else has a high leadership. So I think someone should also would probably have it, but because you guys know my skills. So now, Caleb, what did we put down for your anchor related to skyships, airships?
Chasers and hearth crystals.
Well, those are your only anchors. So, okay, flavor-wise, you know about airships, but you don't know how the weapons and how to sail them. You're more into fixing them.
I can repair them. That's yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna type in my answer. Now, is everyone answer typed in? You can nod.
Yep.
Okay. So press enter now. Oh shit. 2 flights and 2 fights. Okay, so we are indecisive now. Unable to quickly decide what to do, the Skyworm's charge catches you off guard. Its mouth eclipses the night sky as it swallows you whole. The world disappears as the jaws slam shut, imprisoning you behind 2 rows of jagged teeth. All right, Leviathan Part
End of
2.
session.
Sorry?
I said end of session.
Yeah, no, we're
Oh,
the
your
game.
fault.
thanks guys. Yeah, we needed Jose here for this decision to make a tie. Dull crystal shards dot the wet, humid cavern of the Skyworm's mouth and throat, dimly marking the edges of the creature's gullet. You stare down a long, fleshy tunnel lined with hundreds of rigid molars the size of anvils. Leftover chunks of metal, stone, and meat are wedged in the gaps between its teeth. The tongue lifts and the throat clenches around the drake. The ship groans and the cannon rattles in its mount as powerful muscles constrict and pull you down towards the belly of the beast. Well, let's put it this way. I would have been rolling the leadership most likely, and just for fun, I would have succeeded. But yeah, we would have all 4 of us would have to do focus. And just a quick look, 1 or more heroes had to succeed. And 1 hero has to succeed at the for the other one. So we would have been fine. We would have, but actually, all right. So we have to choose a path again. We have 3 choices. Do you remember, Nathan? Did you write down what we did to the ship before we took off? In the notes, like, did we? Yeah, I don't know if it'll come into play, so I just wanted to know.
All I wrote down is we repaired the ship.
Okay, so this was not. Oh, this is also a snap vote. So we can't really discuss it, but I just wanted to know if it was anything we did. I can. Basically, did we reinforce the hull or anything? Do you remember if we did that?
Yeah, the only thing I've written down is repaired ship, so I think we just got it ready to go.
Okay, so
I don't think we did much to it other than getting it ready to fly and getting and searching it.
Okay, so
that's right. We did spend time searching it for something. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we spent time. This would have been a good time to reinforce the hull. So there's 3 paths. It is also a snap vote, so we can't discuss it. Path A is brace the hull. You might be able to prevent the worm's throat from crushing the frame of the drake. That would be an endurance skill check for each hero. If we had reinforced the hull, then we would have each had an advantage on those rolls. Path B, retract the gun. The Drake's cannon will not last long outside the hull. So this is an athletic skill check for each hero. Heroes with airship. Okay, no one has a second. If we fail to retract, hold on. If we fail to retract, I think the gun, we each suffer a stack of disadvantage. Hold on. Okay. 1 second here. I'm just trying to. It says if heroes fail to attack quickly in Leviathan. Okay. Since we were indecisive, we each retracting the gun means we'll have disadvantage on those athletic skill checks. So brace the hull is endurance, retract the gun is athletics at disadvantage, or we can retreat to the hold. The reinforced hold offers the best odds of survival. Wait, which we never didn't do. Okay, so our options are only brace the hull or retract the gun, because we never reinforced the hull. So path A, so brace is endurance checks, or retract the gun, which is athletics at disadvantage. And I'm guessing if we, I don't know for certain, but if we fail that, we lose the gun. So, all right. So A, brace, or B, retract. Type it in. Is everyone done? All right. Click send now. All right. Okay. Okay. You know what? I think what actually happens is we don't have time to discuss what we're doing. Everyone goes to do something. So River tries to retract the gun by himself. And so you're doing that by yourself. So yeah, I didn't want disadvantage on athletics, but Victor might have been good. He has a good athletics, but he went to brace. Now, so basically, before I read, everyone who picked path A, roll an endurance check. And this is not good for me.
So how do I roll this? You said 2d20?
No, well, you need to if you have advantage or disadvantage, but straight up one d20 and get it equal to or under your endurance. What did
Well, so if it's under, it's good, right?
Sorry, what did you get, Jose?
I got a 4 and my endurance is 14.
Okay, and Reese, Caleb?
Made it. I rolled an 11 and my endurance is 11.
You got a high endurance. Oh, I rolled a 1, so that's a success. So we needed 2 or more heroes to succeed. You hurl your bodies against the walls of the ship, pushing with all your strength. Sparks fly from the walls as the skyworm's teeth grind through metal and glass, slashing your arms and legs. You plant your feet and stand firm, ignoring the blood running down your side. The churning molars tear away the cannon and leave ragged holes in the hull, but the Drake's frame holds firm. The airship will require minimal repairs before she is skyworthy again. Okay, so
So does that mean I don't get to retract the cannon?
yeah, I think what that means is it was a choice. So yeah, you don't. Three of us went for. I think in this case here, it wasn't weighted, so I would have made if we were tied. I would have chose. I would have been an extra tiebreaker, being the narrator. So we need minor repairs. If we failed, it would have been major repairs. And the other way, if you wouldn't have been able to do it anyway by yourself, you needed 2 or more heroes to succeed. It would have needed major repairs. If you failed, yeah, the airship would have needed major repairs anyway. So basically, we lost the gun but saved the ship.
I think that's a pretty good outcome because we'd be pretty screwed if we lost the show.
I think it would have needed major repairs in either case. It wouldn't have been total loss, but I think yeah, but no gun now. Just when it seems okay, just when it seems like the relentless pressure is about to collapse the hull, the horrible crunching ends. Your ship scrapes over the final row of teeth and emerges in the rancid chamber somewhere in the beast's guts. The Drake splashes down in a gelatinous muck of blood, digestive fluid, and organ tissue. You are now so deep inside the skyworm, you can feel the thrum of its heart rippling through the walls. Ethereal light pours through the gaps in your shredded hull. You hear the soft plink of crystal on glass and find your navigation shard tapping against the compass casing. The cracked glass gives way and the shard flies past your head and out through the portal. You look out just as it joins the matrix of a massive hearth crystal in the middle of the chamber, its soft light pulsing in time to the heartbeat of the worm. This gem is big enough to support all of Gelspar, if you can repair the Drake fast enough to get to it in time. Thick cords of sinew anchor the gem in place, while smaller shards of crystal orbit around it in the depths of the crystal's core. You can faintly see a mass of muscular tissue. A cloud of miasma starts forming in the middle of the chamber. You see dark shapes flitting about the shadows and realize they are slaughterfish, flying, bloodthirsty scavengers feeding on the rotting leftovers in the beast's stomach. They do not seem to notice you until the splintered mast of your solar sail keels over and clangs against the hull. The nearest cluster of slaughterfish suddenly turn their bulbous black eyes towards you as they sniff the air. With a feral chatter, they break off from the rest of the group and head straight for the Drake. Time for combat. Yes, hey, we got lucky. Found the crystal. uh, Okay, so I'm gonna take our webcams off and just go with full screen here. You guys are still in, so you guys can still chat. You have Caleb. They're a lot like the Minox. Okay, just give me a moment to set up combat. Actually, what I'm going to do. One moment here. Since I got to set up combat, I'm gonna take You guys can go on a break if you want. Let me just. I gotta find pictures. Okay, so I'm actually.
I think when you had us the cameras on the side and then the map up, that looked pretty good. If you can still do
Well, I can do that. We won't be looking at the camera, but for now. All right, so I'm going to put this up. I'm going to remove everyone from the stream so we can still type while I set up the map. And if you guys want to take a break, you can. All right. There we go. Just going to. So we're back, and I will. Let's see. So here's the map. I think because of until I can find a way to make that map bigger, I think we're gonna use it for the stream like this for now. Actually, no, not that one. It's fine. Everyone can see the map. Now, I put you guys in a starting position there. And I think what happened? Something happened. Oh, I got it. Let's see. Can I? Oh, there we go. Okay. I put the four of us down here. Those are the starting positions. That little that's our ship over there. With if we had a gun, that would be where the gun is. So we don't have a gun. Yes, and we can walk around the ship. Oh, let's see. Mm-hmm. I forgot one more thing. So, okay. If you guys can see, there we go. Can you guys see on I guess on the stream? So at the top center, that gray mass, discolored mass. Then there's one on the east side near the one of the creatures, and then there's one on the west side just above center. If you see those three, those are called heartstrings. And yes, what they are, I don't know right this moment. We're just pointing those out to you. And so, yeah, we're down there at the bottom. If you guys want to move, I put the tactician up front, then me and the druid. So if the rogue and the druid want to switch. And so that's the crystal in the middle. All those little discolored areas all around, that is concentrated miasma. You do not want to go in there. Well, assuming we're deciding we're going to use it. Do you guys want to use any of the additional combat stuff? Or do you want to make it keep the easy one?
Easy sounds good.
So, what do you say, Caleb? Easy mode?
Yeah, let's stick with the easy mode.
And Nathan? All right, easy mode. Okay, so the miasma is not there on the map. And we're not going to use... And you want reinforcements, or do you think that's enough?
That's enough.
Okay.
Let's see how we do first.
So I won't be adding miasma squares. That's and we won't be doing feeding frenzy, whatever that is. Okay. Basically, the miasma is thick enough to make the entire battlefield toxic. Nathan, if you can set a round counter. Actually, we could do that ourselves. Never mind. 8. Let's see. We need a... Okay, that looks nice and visible. Okay, let's see. There we go. Okay, so the round counter is 8. That will go down, of course. When the round counter reaches 0, all heroes become fallen regardless of remaining HP. So we have 8 rounds to do this in. I think that's deadly enough. Okay. Do we have any of these items? I don't think so. Do we have a lung box, whatever that is? I don't think we do. Never heard of it. The Gelspar crystal shard. Did we keep that, or do we let her take it? Did she give it to us?
Thought we let her keep it actually.
I thought she gave it to us at last time we saw her, just before we got on the ship.
That's right, we did see her again.
I thought she slipped it to us. Okay, let me do a quick go. 90. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna say yes. She did give it to us. So that round counter is now a 9, and we don't have a silver glades crystal shard, do we? That doesn't sound familiar either, right? No. Now, if we finish with 2 or more rounds left on the round counter, our campaign clock goes down by 2. So this round counter goes down. And what's our campaign clock at, Nathan?
12.
Yeah, we want to lower that. When it reaches the magic number, whatever that is, Gelspar falls.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, and I hate to be that guy, but I think the only thing that she gave us was the pixie powder. I don't know if y'all want to retcon it, and she did, and I don't. She may have, and I may not have written it down. That's all I have written down is that she just gave us the pixie powder.
Okay, page 90. Let me see if I can go back up. Trying to remember where she appeared. It was in the market, I believe.
Yeah, we had to chase her through the market and catch her in an alley or something like that.
Oh, yeah. She gave us a wedge of cheese, and I think the crystal. And she gave us a crystalline powder.
Yes, that's
Yeah. Okay. So we got the wedge of cheese and the crystalline powder. She did not give us the crystal shard. It was the crystalline powder. Oh well. All right. So if we happen to finish with 2 or more rounds left, we gain -2 to our campaign clock, which is good. Oh, we're wounded. Everyone -10 hit points.
How dare you?
Okay, -20 for you.
this is not looking good, fellas.
Okay.
Most of our situations haven't looked good.
This is looking a little bit more bleak than the last one, though.
So
We're already inside of.
Before we go in there, like our objective is to
We're
get this
in
crystal,
there.
right? Well,
Yeah, we
before
have to. We have to. I think we need to fix the ship and get the crystal. Well, I'm trying to figure that out. All right. The hearth crystal is secured by 3 heart strings around the battlefield. A heart string can only be destroyed with a successful hit from an adjacent square. Oh, so that that means that I'm not. I'm gonna have to get up close too. We don't have an artillery cannon. That's bad. Okay. We didn't attack the skyworm, so it's not injured. We're not. Okay. There is okay. So there's still concentrated miasma. So those little look like little fog clouds on the map. Those are concentrated miasma. You don't want to go in them. If you do, you take 2d8 damage and take 2 stacks of poison. And poison is d6 damage at the beginning of your turn. So don't go in there if you don't have to. It's getting worse. If we had a crystal shard like the Gelspar or the Silverglades, it wouldn't affect you. Unless you have something, if you have something specific in your inventory that says you have protection against concentrated miasma.
The hard version or the easy version, Paul?
I haven't gotten to the optional combat flares yet, so I'm skipping that. Does anyone happen to have an animal handling anchor? I don't think so.
No.
Because you would have gotten an advantage on any checks versus the slaughterfish or the slaughter swarms. That would have come in handy. All right. Here we go. The crystal is within reach, but you have your work cut out for you. 3 clusters of sinew hold the gem in place. You will have to pass through a sea of slaughterfish and sever all the heartstrings before you can carry the hearth crystal back to the ship. The worm's stomach is an oozing graveyard of half-digested organic matter and skeletons with soggy flesh still clinging to the bone. There is also a considerable amount of mineral matter, mounds of earth, clusters of stone, and the rusted metal frames of airships. The stagnant air reeks of futility and decay. Wisps of miasma begin seeping through the cracks in your hull. You've drawn the attention of 3 slaughterfish, but the rest seem to be ignoring you. The creatures appear to be territorial and will not attack unless you come near them. You gather your gear and get ready to move quickly. I'm going to guess that the 3 closest to us are the ones that are going to come at us. Hold on. 3. Yeah, so those 3 little ones are coming at us. The other ones are going to stay where they are, so try not to disturb them unless you go near them. Here's the conditions for victory. Secure the crystal by severing at the heartstrings before the round counter reaches 0. And we lose when we're fallen. Okay. So those 3 slaughterfish, the little ones, will come at us. The big ones are swarms. Try not to go near them if possible. Though it looks like you might be able to get around them, but you might have to go through miasma. So yeah, try not to anger the other ones. We don't have to have, the ship does not have to be fixed. But so let's try 6 rounds is our goal, so we can end up. So what we have to do is take out those 3. So the 3 slaughterfish are coming at us, and we have to go to those 3 areas and be adjacent to them and damage it. Any questions on combat? Or you guys are clear?
We can't do it with ranged combat.
You can attack them, those 3 you can attack slaughterfish at range, but no, you have to be next to them. Sort of think of it you have to have a knife in your hand. You have to cut the heartstring.
All right.
With your, since it's a slow action, you can move a twice and move 10 squares, correct?
Yes. So
Okay.
basically, what I recommend. Um, Victor goes after one of them by himself, avoiding. Don't go adjacent to a slaughterfish. Well, no, sorry. I think what he should be is he should go after the two that are closer together and try to get their attention, while I try to take out the other one.
What I was planning on doing is I was gonna go up to one, and I was gonna attack it with 2 pronged attack and make it so Reese can what is it called?
Can poison them. They're not. I don't
Yeah,
think they're that
so
deadly.
I
don't
can
think
also
they're-
move. I can move 7 squares as a movement too. So
yeah, I was gonna make it so you can use a fast attack as a free attack.
Okay.
And then I was gonna do that to both of you, but if he gets the free attack, he has to attack the same one that I'm
Yes.
attacking.
Now, what I'm thinking is, I'm gonna go after the closer one at the no. Okay, I think I got a better. Reese and I. No, Reese. We don't need to repair the ship, so I'm gonna go after the one that's to the right, because I'm gonna take off that slaughterfish and try and get to that and cut that heartstring. The next person.
I'm gonna go for the straight up top because I can move the most.
Actually, that's true. I can move quite a bit, so maybe
I can move 14 squares in 1 turn.
I can move 12. Okay, I got a better idea. I'll go to the east one.
I can get over to.
Well, here's what you. Okay, I will go for west. Reese will go for north. River will go for east. Victor will try to take out the.
Get right next to it with 9 squares.
Sorry, you're going to try to get to it? Well, get there as fast. Here's the thing. There is.
Can get to.
I'm saying those are the ones that we're going for, and Victor goes for the center for the crystal itself. But first, we have to take out those 3 slaughterfish that are coming at us. So I'm gonna go. Victor and I will break west, I think. Reese go right north and try not to touch anyone, and then River can take out the one that's to the east while he's going to the hearth crystal. What do you guys think? Good idea, bad idea? And because then that'll get us closer to the hearth strings, cut them, and Victor can then go after the hearth crystal once we cut it and run to the ship. And I think that's secure the crystal by severing all the. Oh, we don't have to grab the crystal. We just have to cut the hearth strings. So I got a better idea. So Victor and I will go after those 2 slaughterfish because it's better to take them out, and I can take them out quickly. River take out the one to the east, and then everyone go to their hearth crystal, and Victor could do whatever he needs to.
Quick question.
Yeah.
I have a skill that says that I can do 2 per round, and it's battlefield temp. It says target hero may make their next slow action as a fast action. Can I do that on both of them before they take off?
Can you tell me what page that's on? Quickly, I want to look at it.
1 second.
What's it called again?
Battlefield temp.
Tempo. Okay.
Yeah, tempo. That's page 72.
Yes. If you cast it on me and Reese, you do that first. So that's 2 fast actions. Then our slow actions. Our next slow action.
Well, this was my plan. I was gonna use that on both of them, and on you, I was gonna use my free action that gives you your fast action. It turns it into a free action.
Actually, that's a good idea because River bypass the slaughterfish, cut the hearthstring first. Reese do the same thing, and then I can actually I will take out a slaughterfish, and then yeah. So I think that's good. So here's how combat. We have 3 slots: first, second, and third. The enemy will go in between, even though one enemy's not attacking, one type of enemy. So I would say Victor obviously goes first, and then we'll put me, because I got to try to take out the slaughterfish. Then the enemy will go, and then that'll dictate Reese and Rivers' actions. What do you guys think? So who's going to go first between the two of you? Reese probably, because you got further to go.
Yeah, I'll go right after the slaughterfish because I can kind of make a run for it.
Okay, so combat for now
I
would
might be
be
able to. I can probably move through miasma clouds actually.
if you go through it, you'll take the damage, I believe.
Well, I have a maneuver called weather, which I can enter a square with any type of field effect. If I make a skill check, I ignore it.
Yes, you can. That would work. If you think so. Let's see.
That's just in case I run through.
One second. I'm typing out the initiative. So that's the order. Try not to go, even if you walk past them, try not to go near anyone else. So we have to walk around them. But if you need to, and you don't mind them starting to attack you, then go ahead. But really, all we got to do is get to those strings and cut them, and that's it. I guess, you know what? It says secure the crystal by severing all the heartstrings before the round counter. I don't see that having to actually get the crystal physically. What do you guys think? Or do you think that means it says secure it by severing, so we don't have to grab it? So as long as we cut the 3 heartstrings, we're good. Do you guys agree? So you just need a successful hit. So basically, you get to it, roll a melee basic attack, and you're good. Okay. I have the liquid courage. Do you guys think I should use that? Since I have the least amount of hit points, but I can also heal myself. And okay, so first things first. Oh, that is a free action. Maybe I'll eat the wedge of cheese too. I'll just start eating stuff. Victor, you're first. So you're gonna do battlefield tempo twice. And
Yeah, on both of them.
So basically, target hero may make their next slow action as a fast action. So that gives you a fast action on top. So you'll be able to go fast plus slow to move twice. Then you have a fast so you can shift as well. And Reese, that comes in handy for you because I guess you have a 2 or 3 shift.
Yeah, I have a 3 shift.
Well, you're faster than me. Okay. Okay, so what are you gonna now? You have
17 squares.
two more actions. You can do a slow or a fast or another free, Victor. You were gonna put
I was gonna use a free action to give you the insightful leader. Next fast action as a free action,
okay.
and
Uh,
then I was gonna get near the nearest guy.
okay, so how many squares can you move?
How do I tell that?
On it should be on your character sheet.
Oh, move. It says 1 to 5 squares.
Yeah, because that's default. So you can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you can get right close to the one that's up top, or yeah, you won't be able to get to the one that's lower. So you can move yourself. Yeah, that's the one thing I'm missing. I'm missing the ping. So yeah, you can move it.
Right, like that.
Yep, that's good.
Here, I'll move it to this one right here.
Okay.
I have a question. I don't know if it worked or not, but if can I attack or no?
No, that was a slow action to move. So you just
Okay.
got up right next to it.
Because I have a free action that is an attack, but if I can't use it, then that's fine.
Do you have any other free actions that you might want to use?
I got a 2-prong attack. I was gonna use that.
Yeah, that's an amplify. So you have to add that to another thing.
Because I was gonna do that on you.
Yeah, but you can't. No, that has to be done on your turn.
On my turn. Okay, that's fine. I'll just stay right next to it.
Actually, yes, you. Hold on. Oh, yeah, you can give that to any of us.
He only did
I will
one
give it
slow
to
action,
you
right?
because since you're coming near me, so
So,
that way when you attack it.
well, no, I can. No, it says basic attack. I could do ranged. Sorry, who said something?
He only did one slow action, right?
Yeah, and he did too fast as well.
I thought those were free actions he was doing.
No, they give us free actions.
Okay.
They cost him fast. So basically, he's sacrificing a fast action to give someone else to make someone slow action a fast. So it's a trade off. He's trading his own action points. He's basically giving us action points. Now, who does more? Can anyone hit that slaughterfish? I think I'm. Let me see. How many squares away? I'm the only one. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Anyone have range 6 or 7? I don't think you guys do.
No.
Okay, so I will take a melee. Ranged basic attack. So basically, what you can do is that is an amplify. You add it to another something else you've done, and basically you're adding that to insightful leader.
I gotcha, but I can't do it then.
No, you can. You basically you
Okay.
did insightful leader, and then you added the amplify effect. It's
Okay.
really doesn't matter. You can add it to anything. You don't have to be attacking, even though it sounds that way.
Mhm. So
So
does that mean that you get a free action plus you get you get a fast action as a free and you get to attack?
well, no. Right now, I get to do a basic attack. It's not my turn. Well, it is my turn, but this happens right
Okay.
before. So the first thing I will do is hit with my bow. And I will choose not to attack with my bow because I failed, so I missed. Uh, I rolled a 14 and my accuracy is a 12. Okay, so I have a fast free fast action. So I know what I'm going to do with that. So my first action is actually I'm going to move. Uh, I'm going to move 6 squares in behind it. Actually, I don't want to be there. Hold on. I was
You can always move like behind me if you don't want to get hit.
Oh no, I gotta run over to there. Hold on. That's further away. One, two, three. Okay, that looks closer. Okay. Now let me see my moves. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do whiplash. 4. That is accuracy and penetration. Hold on. I was gonna bring up their character sheets. I was just one second here. Where did I get the wrong? One second. Did I end up with the wrong character sheet again? I don't know, but I gotta grab the foe card. Let me see. No. Sorry, it's just opening up the PDF now that has slaughterfish. Come on. Okay. Okay, slaughterfish. No, that's a swarm. I don't want a swarm. Okay, so I'm doing a ranged attack. Oh, and I'm penetrating. Okay, so okay. Oh, shoot. They are territorial. They will not move unless the hero's within 7 squares. So the ones that we go against, you guys might have to attack or just flee and try not to get hit. So that's where it gets a little more deadly. They have tunnel vision. They'll move towards the nearest hero, and they will attack the nearest hero. They're immune to the miasma. So they have toughness 4 and resistance 4. So I will penetrate, and I will do 4d8 damage. Seven, 14, 21, 22, 24. Let me pull up a notepad here so I can keep track. Oh, down to 11 hit points. You know what? I'm going to expend that free fast action to cause it to be fallen. So I take it out for free. Okay, so that was a move and an attack. So that was yes. All right. So next up, it's been a while since we played this. Free action. Yes, I want to take that wedge of cheese. Sorry guys, I'm going to eat the cheese. And liquid courage. So I'm drinking the alcohol. So that's 3 hit points. Yeah, I don't want to take a chance. I got to think I got to heal myself next round. Okay, so those items have been used. I'm just going to mark them off for now. And next will be the slaughterfish. Okay, so they attack the closest hero. 1, 2, 3. You guys are both. So Caleb, pick even or odd. Actually, hold on. I know what to do. What is Reese's resistance? And then Rivers. 'Cause they have an ability. It's an optional. It's called Aetherfest. It moves and attacks hero with the highest resistance. So I figure it's going to go after the one. So Reese, what is Reese's resistance?
6.
And Rivers?
6.
Oh, come on. All right. Caleb, even or odd?
Odd.
All right. It's coming after you. And hold on. You know what? Since it's coming after, so Nathan, can you give me a D6 roll and tell me what you get? So you basically it's either going to do a basic attack or a special ability.
5.
Five. Okay, that's good. Yeah, their special ability is remove this foe and another. Okay, they can't. Actually, that would be good if you get it, because it means they wouldn't attack. Basically, that slaughterfish and an adjacent slaughterfish become a slaughterfish swarm, a slaughter swarm with full hit points. So that it would have been good. It wouldn't have done anything. So it's going to do a basic attack. Give me a toughness roll. 1, 2, 3. Yep. You just missed, so it hits you.
Yep.
It does. Jose, can you roll me a D10 damage? What?
3.
3? Okay, so you take 8 points of damage. You can resist it with your toughness. And you suffer 1 stack of vulnerability.
Definitely didn't resist either. Oof.
Now, the vulnerability is against willpower. So whenever you roll, which doesn't make sense. Actually, I would say since it has give me a defense roll, willpower.
Nope.
Okay, so you are vulnerable, and that means you have a -1 to your barrier values.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oh, that really sucks.
The other one is going to attack Jose. Jose, give me a dodge roll, which is a D20, and get equal to or under your dodge. Oh, when you rolled your defense against it. Did you roll under your dodge? Was that what you were rolling?
I was aiming for under. I rolled like 17 and 18. I was like, no.
Okay, but you were rolling your dodge. Okay, so Jose, give me a dodge roll, and that one's gonna. Actually, they're both gonna attack you. So make 2 dodge rolls.
All right.
And now I realize that the other ones are gonna attack me.
So both of my dodge rolls are 14, and my dodge is 4.
Okay, so you get hit twice. Yeah, all right, Caleb and Nathan, each give me a D10 roll. Add 5, and you can put in the
Oh,
you can put in the chat. And Jose, you can subtract your toughness from both of those. What's your toughness, Jose?
8.
Oh, 8. Okay, so one didn't do any damage, which is good. And what was the other one? And Nathan, roll up. All right, so you take 7 points of damage.
I'm sorry.
And now oh, sorry, hold on. Before we forgot to sorry, guys, can you give me D6s each to see if your guys actually attacked?
3.
And what did you get, Nathan?
1.
Okay, so yeah, you do take the damage. So you took, what was it, 7 damage. You took 1 hit, didn't hurt you, and the other one got past your armor. And I'll give me 2 willpower rolls, and I think you have a 4 or 6 in willpower.
I got 4.
All right, so roll twice and get 4 or under.
I got an 8 and a 19.
So that means that you are vulnerable with 2 stacks, which means you're minus 2 to your barrier values. Well, we did them together, but it's so technically you would have taken 2 extra damage. But we'll say for next round. So remember your barrier values, which are toughness and resistance, are at -2. Well, he can remove those stacks if he wants to. I think that's his job, is to do that. Yeah, they just got deadlier. I think I'm just gonna run. I think that's the best way. If you get hit, you get hit. Just keep running and try not to die. As soon as we cut them, it's over. So, and I just I did say this within 7. So those 3 are going to attack me. Can you guys each give me a D6 roll? This is not going to go good for me again.
2.
I got a 5.
5.
Oh, that's not good. Those
That's the
5s are.
swarm.
Yeah.
No,
Oh no,
no.
5s. You both got 5. No. Sorry. Give me the
I got
numbers.
a quick question.
Yes.
Can I use intercept on you?
If you don't have any action points left.
It's a free action.
Okay, so hold on a second. What were the 3 rolls again? The 3 D6s?
5.
Yeah.
It was 552.
552.
Yeah, I
Those
got
are
a
all
few.
those are all basic attacks. All right. What does intercept do?
It says can you and a hero may swap occupy squares.
What page is that one on?
1 second. 72 is tie turner action.
Oh, you're using a tide turner. Okay. Range 5, yes. If another hero is a target of a foe's action, cancel that action. You and the hero may swap occupy. Okay, so you're using that. Are you using it just once?
I thought if I swap with you, I take all the hits instead of you.
Well, no. You will cancel. You will get rid of one of them, but the other 2 will hit you instead.
Can I use all three or?
You only have 2.
Okay, I'll do 2 then.
No, that's for the entire campaign.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, so if you want to use one now, that's fine. You can swap spaces with me, and the other 2 will try to hit you.
Yeah, I'll do them.
Okay, so I guess we're only 2 hit. It puts me further back, but oh well. All right, so give me 2 dodge rolls.
I still have -2, right?
No, not to your dodge rolls.
Okay. Well, my dodge stopped, so that's gonna be fun. I got a 3 and an 8, so I passed one and I didn't the other.
Okay, so Reese, give me a D10 roll, +5.
9.
So 9 minus 7, because that's what it is now. Is that right? So you only take 2 damage. And give me willpower.
I got a 7 and my willpower's 4.
Okay, so you take another -1 to your barrier values, which is toughness and resistance. So basically, over time, you're going to start taking more damage. That's basically what they're doing. But you saved me from getting hit. Thank you. So now it is Reese's turn, but are you still there? Okay.
I'm trying to fix the charger on my laptop. Crap. All right. So with that battlefield tempo still in effect, right?
Yes, you haven't used it yet. So battlefield tempo, that's the one that will.
All right. So with that, I can actually get.
So the next slow action is a fast. So you can do a slow and a fast and move double. And you're
So I
going
can do two moves and a shift.
2 moves in a shift. And with that, but what will happen is those 2 swarms that are up there and the 1 fish will now start targeting you. But your goal is to run in, don't die, then and sever it on your next turn, or only move half of the speed. I think it. What did I say? 7 squares. Yeah.
Yes. So with that in effect, I actually get 2 right there.
So you're doing it. Okay. So those 3 have now 1, 2, 3. Okay, those 3 near you are now targeting you, and those 2 are the 2 big ones are going next.
Oh, of course. Okay.
Well, yeah. What's that?
I got a quick question. We
Sure.
we can change initiative order every round, right? So
That's correct.
if he survives, he could go sooner if need be, and
Yes.
sever that heartstring.
Yes. Now my goal is to move 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll have to shift, and then I'll have a fast action, which means I will heal myself. So my next action is to move and heal. I would like to do that first round. Well, here's the thing: when you have 1 on you now, and when you move up, that big one is going to be after you as well. So it's up to you guys next round, because I'm going to heal myself, but all these little ones are going first. So I would prefer I go first to move away from them, so they all attack Jose. And then I can heal myself once. Then, yeah.
No,
then
that's
Caleb,
fine. I was suggesting that if he was possibly low, on health, that he could possibly sever that before. Make sure
Yeah,
that he's in an order to sever that before he's taken care of if something bad happens.
Yeah. Oh, fine. You want me to? I could do this, Jose. See what I can do? I can post your message. But nobody knows it's playing, so I didn't share the thing. Yeah, I think what we can do is if I go first, then Reese might have to go second right after me, just so he can get out of there. Well, even if he goes third, it's one slaughterfish is going to be attacking him.
Do you want me to buff you first, or you just want to go?
Well, we'll worry about that later. Let's finish the round first. So now for the Reese, you're done. So the slaughterfish swarm. Only the two. Okay, so Jose and Nathan, can you each give me a D6 roll? This has two special abilities. One is cannibalize, which is okay, I guess. If there's an adjacent slaughterfish, it'll eat it, basically cannibalize it, and get fully healed. If not, the overwhelming swarm. It is that is a lot of damage, and it's versus resistance, and you get paralysis. Fuck. Oh boy, this is all right. Let's do this. All right. So Jose. Oh, you. Okay. So 4 and 5. Let's see.
Get my dice mojo going.
One is special ability A. One is special. Oh, they move. They both do a basic attack, and then one will do special ability A and cannibalize, which means. Okay, let's move them up. Okay, so let's just hope it's. Which one was? I'm going to do this in order because maybe it won't be able to cannibalize. Well, actually, if it does, that's actually better if it does cannibalize because it doesn't need to heal, and it'll remove one of the things. So let me just go. So 4 and 5. So 4 is cannibalized. So the first one. I'm going to just say the second one because I'm going to be nice. There we go. That one is cannibalized. It's the only one that can. So now it's at full health. Oh, wait. It was at full health. Okay. Caleb, can I get a dodge? You're not going to like the second one, though.
I made it.
You made it. Okay.
One under.
All right. So it won't do the damage. Now, the second one is... This is odd. Okay, see if you guys can help. It says overwhelming swarm. This is the name of it. Versus acrobatics or athletics. But I don't know what that's for because the damage is versus. Okay, so instead of a dodge, you have a choice: acrobatics or athletics. What would you like to do?
Acrobatics.
Okay, give me an acrobatics check instead of a dodge.
Oh wow, I got okay, good. I got a roll of 4.
Oh, so you did it. So you just avoided both attacks. You dodged one and you flipped out of the way for the second one.
Rolled a 5 and a 4, yes.
Let me put this. It does 2d10 plus 5 damage. The bite would have been you would have
Killed me in
suffered
one shot.
2 stacks of vulnerability, and the overwhelming swarm would have done paralysis, and that would have been versus endurance or focus.
Yeah, that probably would have killed me.
Wow, let's just put it this way. I do not want to go after one of those big ones because those are all 8s. Acrobatics, athletics, endurance, and focus. It's a good thing I'm not going after any of them. Oh, unless they decide to form a swarm. Okay, so that wasn't bad, that round of the slaughterfish swarm. So, River, it is now your turn. You have one that is targeting you,
All right,
and you will. The other one will target you when you get close enough. So it's up to you.
I've got 10 movement speed to be able to move to here.
So that one is now. Yes, that one is targeting you now. The big one, the swarm. But it can't go for a bit. So they've looked at you. And now you have a fast action heal. Oh, you didn't take damage, did you?
Being here. I can either heal for 1d8 since I'm missing the 10 HP from when we crashed.
Right.
Or I can save that. Y'all tell me what y'all think is better. I can save that fast add trigger spell that if that big swarm moves toward it action cancels its move action and it takes 2 stacks of vulnerability.
You can cancel its action.
So I can either take some healing back or I can spell if a foe move action.
Here's my
action and that foe suffers 2 stacks of vulnerability.
I will leave you to last again because you can stop the slaughterfish swarm from attacking you. They move 5, so the slaughterfish will not catch up to you. When the swarm comes at you, you have that as a backup to keep them from hitting you. So I think instead of healing, keep that.
Okay.
Because that cancels their action, correct?
That cancels if they... So I can use that even if they move. It cancels their move action.
Right.
So if I keep that and I choose to use it, they won't be able to move any closer to me at all.
That's very good. I think
they'll take 2 stacks of vulnerability on top of not being able to move.
So the slaughterfish won't catch up to you. The swarm, you'll stop it from moving, which is well, you have to hit it, I think, right?
Nope.
Oh, there's no cap check on that. What page is that on? What's the name of it?
It is Rusting Entanglement. It just says trigger spell, 1 foe, range 5, triggered condition if a foe takes a move action, cancel that action, and that foe suffers 2 stacks of vulnerability.
Let me pull that up because that seems a lot for Rusting Entanglement. Trigger spell, 1 foe. If a foe takes a move action, I think it's a spell, so I think it still needs a cap check to try to hit it.
It may. I mean, none of my other ones say cap check, so it just doesn't say that for sure. So,
well, it's a spell, so it's by default. That would need because it's a range. It's a trigger spell, so yeah. Basically, you have to target enemies, but you don't target your allies. Yeah, so I think that is better. It's better to keep it from moving at all. So I still say that's a good idea. So keep that. So basically, just stay where you are because you're not. Oh, you're not adjacent to it, are you? Can you move one more or no? You would have had to move through the miasma. Okay, so I guess next action.
Not without canceling that action.
You could shift. I would say stay where you are. Keep that in your back pocket. Shift next turn, and then do a single move, and then you still have a fast action to cancel another move later. Okay. I think that's... All right. Now, top of the round. I think we did pretty good. Okay. So... Do you guys want to keep the order, or do you want to move Reese up? Oh, shoot. Can you access... You can access this with your cell phone if you want. Do you... you just need a web browser. Can you do that?
Oh, I think it died.
I think he's gone already.
All right. Let me message him. That's the added benefit to this. You can connect with you can connect with a cell phone. You just need a web browser. Let's hope because if we're down, especially him. Okay. Do you guys think we know what he's gonna do? He's gonna double move and he moves 7. No, he's gonna single move and then shift. He shifts 3, so he's 7. He can move 10 squares. If we let him,
he's already at the thing, so he's that his next thing would probably be to hit.
Sorry. He can move 7 squares, attack it, and then 7 and then run away 7 squares, which really doesn't make a difference. But
I could probably buff him again.
Well, what's that range on your buffing thing?
1 second. It's field.
What's it called?
Field. So I imagine it's the whole map if it's field.
What's the move again?
About a battlefield tempo.
Oh, no, that battlefield tempo is range 5.
Did I?
Insightful leader is ranged field.
Oh, so I must have.
So that'll give him an extra 3 movement, basically.
So we'll have to get a little bit closer to casting on him.
No. If you do insightful leader on him, but that'll give him 3 extra movement. So, battlefield tempo, you have to get closer, but that's not the problem. I think he has the hit points, so I think he can move 7 squares closer after attacking it. If you gave him insightful leader, then he can move another 3, which is actually very good. Well, he moves 1, 2, 3. So hold on, 7. If he moves 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2. It would still get him. So I would say give him insightful leader, and he will move on his turn out of range of those 2 large ones. So that's good. But he can go 3rd. River's going last. So okay, so you can go first if you want. I'll go 2nd.
I got and you're gonna go straight for the thing, right?
Yeah, I'm running for it. I can't afford to do anything. So if you want to give me
So can I give him insightful leader and give you the tempo?
You can give me tempo, which is fast 1, and then you can use an attack to attack one of those slaughterfish next to you, unless you want to do something else.
I would probably attack one so I can heal somebody.
2-pronged attack.
The spoils to
free.
the victor.
Okay, so here's what you do. What do you want to do?
I was thinking of doing spoils to the victors, the one that heals.
Okay, so do spoils to the victor with 2-pronged attack. I'll assist you because I'm the only one within range. and yeah, so do that.
All right. So do I have to roll for both of them, or I just roll for one?
What are you rolling for? You just have to roll for spoils to the victor. So you have so roll, but you have a -2 to your accuracy.
Whew, that worked. I got a 10, and let's see.
Okay, so first off, what's your damage? roll damage first, because if it does, you don't do damage. Sorry, what did you get below your
Yeah.
your penetration?
Yeah.
Oh, you did.
Not my penetration, my accuracy.
Okay, but you didn't get equal to or less than your penetration, right?
I got a 10 and my penetration 7.
Okay, so you have to roll damage. So roll damage, which is
So-
3d6.
Let's see, 3d6.
And it has a damage reduction of. Come on.
All right, that's 11 total.
Where'd it go? 11 minus. Come on. 11 minus 4. So it takes 7 damage. Let me write that down. 7, so that's 28. Okay, so who are you going to heal? Me?
Sure, I'll heal you.
Okay, how many? That is 4 hit points, we said?
I think so. Because
Or-
it says tier 2 plus HP.
So that puts me at 27. And you were also going to do two-pronged attack, which gives me ranged attack.
Yeah.
And oh, 1. That's a crit. Okay, so my maximum damage is 4. Hold on 1 second here. Since we're that would have to be range, so 3d8, 16, 24. Does that sound right? 3d8, 3 times 8. Yeah,
Yes,
24. And what was it at? 28. So it's at 4 hit points. Jose, if you rolled 4 more damage. um, okay. Oh, that's what it. Yeah, or if you penetrated, that would have gotten it. So that one is severely injured. I'm guessing it's this one here. Let me see if I can. What can I? Which one is that? Can you see the number on that one? That's number 3.
I think it's a 1, ain't it? Oh, maybe I was wrong.
That's a 3. Okay, we'll remember. I'll write that down so we know for sure that. So that's the third one down. That. Oh, okay. All right. So that was still your turn. You did a free action, a free action, a fast action.
And a slow action.
What was your slow action?
Spoils to the victors.
Oh, right. So you have a fast action left. Do you want to save that? Because I don't know if you have a trigger ability that you wanted to use.
I have a question. Can I move like 1 square down?
You can do that if you wanted to.
I figured if I'm closer to all 4 of them, there's a higher chance they'll attack me instead of you. You cool with that?
Yeah. Would you have attacked that one there, or would you have attacked the one underneath you? Because the one under. Let's just. I got a better idea.
Okay.
You attacked. You moved first. Do you want to move first? It's up to you. Would you, if you would attack the one underneath, it would be dead.
I mean, if it's all right to do that, then
You know what? If I was a DM, I would have allowed it. But let's say no. You didn't say it, so
go.
because it would have been dead. Because I would have done an extra 8 damage. So, uh, so you are not going to save your. So you're going to use your last action point to shift down. Okay. Because here's the other thing. I'm moving out of here, so those ones will attack you anyway. So actually, you know what? Don't move. Keep your. Do you have anything that uses a fast action?
Yeah.
Like you have a trigger, or do you want something else that uses a fast action?
Well, I mean, let's see. The other fast action that I have is Battlefield Tempo. I do got Turning Point, but I don't think I can use that again. And I have a trigger, which is Energizing Victor or Victory.
You can give me Battlefield Tempo again. I don't see a
I can do it
restriction.
too. All right,
You
I'll
guys,
do that.
what do you think, Nathan? What do you? The wording is this: target hero may make their next slow action as a fast action. So,
I mean, unless it states that it's a one-time use, it sounds like you can do that every round and
it's
give it to someone that's, because especially since you've already used that, sounds
yeah,
like
he
you can
can.
give it to him again, or he. I'm
I
sorry,
well,
he can give it to you again.
yeah, I haven't used it yet. He can do it 2 per round. He can grant that. So my net, it says I may make my next slow. So I'll use it. I'm just wondering, does it sound like I can do 2 slow actions for free?
I think it's probably per round.
Well, no,
That seems like what most of this is based, but
yeah. This is what the wording is. I view it because it's his action. He can you only cast it twice per round because it is a fast action. Instead of doing it 4 times, he can only do it twice per round. It says target hero may make their next slow action as a fast action. I'm just saying it's their next slow
it's
action. So I don't
it's literally worded to where you could interpret that just about any way you want.
So Jose, I think I can view it as my next slow action. So once I do that slow action, whatever it's costing me, I can't do a second slow action like that, even if he casts twice on me. What do you think that's Jose? How do you interpret it?
I mean, I think if he turns it into a fast action, you should be able to do 2 of them, since it doesn't cost you a slow, unless it does cost the slow.
No, it's a slow action still, but it's now my next slow action becomes fast. So the question is, if it's on me twice, can I do my next slow action again as a fast? Is what how it if it's interpreted.
I
That's
would
what I think,
think
but I don't know.
I would think if you could do that, it would say sustain, maybe that you could sustain it on someone.
Well, no, I think that's too much because he can only do it twice. Like he can only do 2 per round, so he's casting it because to put that 4 times on one person, which means I could do 4 slow actions, which is powerful. This allows me to do uh 3 slow actions, I guess. Okay, let's just you know what? It helps us. We're down a player. I'm gonna say yes for now because we're also dragging it on. So I can basically, as one slow action, move twice, get up there. Oh, yeah, one, two, three, four, five, six. Yeah, it'll take 2 actions to get there, and then I can cut it as my third action, and I think that works perfectly. And you gave me, and I could do a fast action and heal myself, or what else can I do for a fast action? That's it. I'm not going to go Blaze of Glory, not yet. Hold on. Okay, so here's what I would like to do then. This foe right in front of me. So there's the one that is injured, the one that is not injured, right between us. So, mm. So that one there, I'm going to attempt to betray it is my maneuver because it's a free action. And if we were playing D&D, that would have been an amazing roll. I did not catch it off guard. All right. Oh, I was supposed to heal myself. Oh well, that was stupid. So one move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. I can't remember if you could break up movement. I don't think you can. So I am there and I cut that one. So basically, oops. That didn't come out clear. Why is it dragging? Okay. Okay, whatever. So those two have been cut. Wait, did he cut it? No, he didn't cut it yet. He will be cutting it. Sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, so the slaughterfish are going to be attacked. So just for all intents, this one is going to move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's towards you. That's it. Jose, this is not going to be good. Jose, let's just see what it does. Nathan, can you give me 5 d6 rolls? And then just put them into the chat. Well, just tell me if you get 1 or 6 on any of them.
No. 3s, 4s, and 5s.
Okay, so Jose, give me 5 dodge rolls.
Rolling D20, right?
Yeah, D20, dodge or lower. I doubt you're going to make it, but you might get lucky.
Oop, I dodge 1 out of the 5.
Oh, nice. Okay, so 4 of them hit you. Nathan, can you give me D10 plus? I'll do it. Now, each one I roll. Do you know how many stacks? You have 3 stacks of.
Yeah, I got 3 of vulnerability.
And you're normally 8, so you have 5 only. Oh well. Right now you have 5, so you can subtract 5 from this one. So you take. I've already subtracted. You take 7 points of damage and give me a willpower roll. Yeah, that was 12 damage. So yeah,
I fell the willpower.
you take another stack of vulnerability. Oh boy, I'm sorry. What's your vulnerability at now? 6?
Wait, how many points do I
Sorry.
get?
Sorry.
Because I was at 3, so
So you're at 4 now.
okay.
What's
And I take 5 damage or something?
The first one you took 10 damage minus. No, you took 10 damage. It went through 10. No. What did I say first? 7?
I thought you said 5.
No. The first one was 7.
Okay, 7. Gotcha.
You it It was 12 minus 5. Okay? Because you're at 5 barrier, correct?
Yep.
Now you're at 4 barrier. So that's 14. So you take 10 damage. Oh, and give me another roll. This might take you down, but as long as we can get that third one cut,
Okay.
we're
So
fine.
first is 7 damage, now is 10 damage, right?
Yes.
Okay. And what you want me to roll now?
Another willpower throw. So get will.
I failed that one also.
You failed. All right. So you take another stack. So you're at 4
Five.
barrier now. Hold on. You're at.
So it's
You're at
5
5.
now.
You should
So
be
you're-
at 3. So
Oh,
he's
so you're
got
at 3.
-5.
That's right. Sorry, you're at 3 now. This is for the last one. Ooh. Wow. That's good. I only rolled 1 damage, so that's 5 damage, and you're subtracting 4, so you only take. Wait, so you're at 4 now? Your barrier, your toughness?
1 second. My
Should
toughness
be
should
3.
be 3.
3. Okay, so you take 3 damage. That's not bad. You're still standing, right?
Yeah, I'm still standing.
It's okay if you go down, as long as we cut that last one. I don't. That's the way. Yeah. Why did we? So the large one will go now. Hold on.
Are we going to have
Oh no.
Reese go ahead and just cut
Yeah.
that other one? Because he should be next, right?
Yeah. Sorry, I skipped my turn. Yeah. Reese cuts that and moves. Set 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Did he have a free? He had insightful
He used
leader
it
on him.
last time.
He had Temple before and he used it, but I gave him Insightful Leader. So he has his next fax action is free.
And
Okay,
he
we're
can
just
slide up to 5.
He can slide up to 5.
I think he can. I think he said he can slide up to 5.
Well, I think because I can slide 2, and he has +1 over me.
Okay, so
Wow.
3.
Because I would never do slow movement then unless I needed to. He's fine. He's safe where he is now. So the large ones will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 5. And you're gonna use that ability now? So roll a cap check to see if it comes towards you. If it doesn't, we win. If it does come at you, well, as long as it doesn't kill you.
So here's the thing. I am going to use my ring that I have the essence of a river in. I can use it once per combat. It's my keepsake, and it gains my next action has an auto hit property.
That's nice. Okay.
So that'll automatically hit and stop him from moving.
And that was a fast action.
Yes.
Okay. So now it is your turn.
Well,
Or what?
I guess my question is, can I use both of those? Because I only have one fast action left. I didn't think about that.
Oh, sorry, it takes a fast action? Sorry, it wasn't. Okay. You only had one fast action left. You're saying that item took a fast action?
Yeah, that's what I was,
Oh, then you
that's what I was
can't.
thinking about. The item takes fast action. So,
It uses a fast action, you said? Okay, so you can't use it.
yes.
It needs a fast action. So, no, you can't use it. You only have one left because it's not your turn yet.
Is
All
it
right.
a free action to let me see. Is it a free action to drink any potion or anything that I have, or is that a fast action as well?
It should be free. My the two that I had were free.
Because
The
I've
cheese
got
and the liquid courage. Oh, liquid courage. I took that last round, so I gained 2 more hit points. Or did I take it this round? No, I took it first round.
Yeah, you took it first round.
So I just gained 2 more. I'm almost at full. Yay.
I have Waking Drought, which is gain advantage on the next check. Can be used out of combat. It's free. Yeah, it's free action. So once per campaign. So I can use that.
Sure, go ahead.
Um,
Because I think your other spell is auto hit or piercing or something. The wildfire, right?
the wildfire is 2d6 piercing. But I
Oh,
rolled.
yeah.
My lowest would be a 9 on my cap check, and my highest number on a cap is 8. So
No, what's the accuracy on your cap?
8.
And you rolled,
A 9.
so you failed.
Yes.
That was the lowest number was it was a 9, and
The lowest number I rolled was a 9. My highest on my cap score is an 8.
so it will move towards you.
Yep.
1, 2. Actually, it'll be up here. All right. So Jose, give me a D6 roll. Don't roll. Don't roll the bad numbers.
What would be a bad number?
No, tell me what you got.
A 2.
2 basic attacks. So give me 2. It's still deadly. It could still take you out. Give me 2 dodge rolls. Nathan?
Fail both.
Jose, give me. Oh, this is not good. Give me 2d10 plus 5. So just put that in the chat. You take 10 points of damage minus your toughness for the first attack. What's your toughness?
6, so it'll be 11, right?
What did I say? No, I said 4. I said
You
10.
said 10 points of damage. So
Yeah,
that'll
and
be 4.
4 points of damage. Okay. And so you got a 9. So 9 minus. Oh, hold on. Before that goes through, can you give me a willpower check?
Fail.
You take 2 stacks of vulnerability. So the next damage, that 9. What's your barrier normally? 4?
6. It's resistance, right?
Sorry, no. Your toughness to take damage.
Oh, it's 4 then. I had it backwards. So my first one, I should have taken 6 damage then.
You took 6 damage the first one. Now you took 7 because you only have a 2 toughness now. You're still standing. You're still standing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's good. Now it's your turn. So you have to shift as a free action, as a fast action to go up there. Slow action to cut it, and that's it. We're done. Woohoo. Okay. Okay, that doesn't look. Do this? No. We're going to do this one. Okay. So.
That seems too easy. I shouldn't say
Well,
that,
no,
but it does.
Oh, because we had a fast character. If it wasn't for Caleb's character running all the way up there fast, it would have been a lot harder. Or what was that?
Well, hopefully all the buffing helped because I almost like.
Why'd you
I was
say? Why'd you write that?
I just want to see what he says.
Okay. All right. So it's just because he gave us all those extra actions. The tactician. We worked our stuff really well. Yeah, the victories only secure the crystal. Okay. You fend off the remaining slaughterfish and sever the cords of the final heartstring. The hearth crystal falls and lands in a squishy clump of membrane. The smaller shards get pulled from orbit and drawn into the crystalline matrix. The pulsing light blooms into a bright, steady glow as the awakened hearth crystal absorbs the miasma and begins cleansing the surrounding area. The crystal sparks to life with a prismatic burst of light that blinds the squealing slaughterfish. Blood spurts from the floor and walls as the fish burrow through the worm's soft tissue in an effort to escape. The skyworm screams in agony, writhing wildly as you struggle to keep your balance. Starlight pours into the chamber as a harpoon punctures the skyworm from the outside. The skull-faced prow of an airship bursts through the creature's side, splitting the hide with a silver stream of moonlight. A gangplank drops from the mouth and disgorges a team of chasers who fan out and approach with weapons drawn. The last to disembark is a tall, muscular woman gripping a massive great axe in one hand. Her war paint is a skull of vibrant red. She casually surveys the field before raising a small vial of fine crystalline powder to her nose and inhaling sharply. Ecstasy rolls across her face as she throws her head back and lets loose a roar that fills the chamber. When she lowers her gaze, her bloodshot eyes shine with a berserk intensity, almost seeming to glow in the dark. The nearby wisps of miasma part around her, swirling into small eddies that never seem to touch her skin. The council... Hold on. Jose, I'm getting too many beeps. It's annoying. Hold on. Let me see if you... The council told me to make it quick and clean, she says, taking a few warm-up swings with her axe. But slow and messy is a lot of fun. And it's run a little late, and without Caleb in here, you can give us a -2 to the campaign clock, Nathan. So it's now at a 10, but we are ambushed. The council... Basically, to also let Jose know what's going on, because I figured it out now. Maddox...
Never trusted that guy. For the record.
Maddox hired the chasers to help get the crystal, and then he hired us to protect the Gelspar crystal, and hired us to get one. What happened is the council is like the nobility. They don't like, they don't care for Gelspar, and they don't like Maddox, who hired us. So the council hired the chasers from under Maddox, and they are ambushing us.
Quick question: if they're doing this right after the battle we had next session, are we gonna be like low on health, or are we going back to normal?
I think we're low on health. Let me get to that point. So I think we're ambushed, so we're gonna be low on health. But Okay, so if we did lose, this would be a death, but we didn't lose. So we did it quickly. We took a lot of hit points. We're low, but we're being ambushed right now. I'm going to pull up her picture. So that's what she looks like. And I didn't realize this is so much easier. This is a slaughterfish. Yeah. So she's and we're going to be fighting again. We're going to be around the crystal there. This is the next combat. So basically this episode here, we're going to split into two. That's why it sometimes takes longer, because this has two combats. So I'll let you know. Yeah, we do not recover hit points. Sorry.
Well, you better start healing next session.
Well, we have two healers in the group.
Do y'all have ranged healing? Because I'm going to need some quick.
Oh, I do. But we'll put you in behind. I have fast. I can use all 4 fast actions, and if someone gives me another one, I can do 5 fast actions. So I can heal. I can heal everybody. Oh, I should. Yeah, hold on.
I can heal some as well, but I have to. It has to be. I can only do 1d8. Well,
Okay.
2d8s per round. So.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. I said I didn't post the link, but anyone who might watch it later, thank you. Nathan, you can give an outro.
What's going on, guys? I was Nathan playing River the Druid. Quad D20. Keep your eyes out. Be promoting it here pretty soon. Getting a few other things lined up. Be ready to start doing some streaming myself. I'm worried I'm gonna lose this character in this next combat because I'm running pretty low on health, but we'll see.
All right. Don't worry. I'll keep you alive. I said I'll go second right after Victor. Go ahead, Jose. You can give an outro.
Hey everybody, my name is Jose. I got the YouTube channel D25, and thank you for letting me play in the game. It was a lot of fun. The tactician was a lot of fun, and definitely can't wait to see what happens next session.
And everyone, I'm Paul, the Raven Rolls. I've been playing Savern Poe, and this has been Emberwind, Act 3, and what was the name of it? It was called, one moment.
Kill the Druid.
It was called the Azure. And we're playing Emberwind. We're playing one of the adventures called Skies of Axia without any DM. So the game is a little linear, as you may have noticed. There is no role playing exactly because we're lacking a storyteller or DM, but it is still a lot of fun and tense, and we're all learning the game, and we're having fun. So thanks for watching, and yep, I'll see you next time.